CSR could become a sort of a passive way of helping, because it could eventually become that the weaving community may just get used to certain benefits without really understanding what it can actually bring to them in terms of livelihood in the longer run. And which is when we quickly turned it around to say that, okay, let's try and make this a livelihood example where we actually manage to create these artisan communities to believe that they can be mini entrepreneurs themselves.
We have mapped that there are now 6 different types of enterprises. There's no homogeneous whole. There is no one kind of enterprise. There are now 6 different kinds of enterprise. And if we have to look at the ecosystem of enterprise building, it starts at the agri value chain, because materials, cotton, comes from agri, right? And then it goes into processing, it goes into value addition, it goes into design, then somebody will aggregate. So there are 6 different segments, which means the financing and capital needs for each segment are very, very different. So there is no one size fits all.
There are certain startups which are working for artisans and some who are using artisans as producers. If you're using artisans to create your business, then you're dependent on them. So I think even the financing needs for me are very different for people, for artisans versus people using artisans as producers. And they should be clear about it in their pitches. They should be clear about it in their messaging to the consumer, most importantly, because everybody very loosely uses the thing as a statement. And I think that both to the consumer and to the investor is really important to make it out very clearly.